it has been so eye-opening, and I have evolved as a human, as a creator, as an artist over the past 4 months in so many ways. And I think that we're going through something that's unique, and also we're also seeing a cycle of something that has happened many times, as far as Black and white and brown and everyone, and just racism in this country, coming to, being spilt from under the rug. And, the pandemic has really opened my eyes as a creator, as a collaborator, and, writing with people through Zoom, and, kind of, which has been beautiful, but also really missing human connection, in being in the room with artists. But like you said, like, you have to connect in another way with people, and you have to figure out how to do that. And you have all this time to figure out how to, connect with your family, stay home and cook and learn something and educate yourself and grow in ways that you never had time to grow before. But as far as, everything with George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, with Breonna Taylor, like, if this pandemic didn't happen, I truly believe that the country, the world, would not be paying attention to what happened. And I think that's the difference between when Obama was in office and also when now we have Donald Trump here. And racism is at an all-time high. And it didn't just happen, 4 years ago when Trump got into office. It's been happening. It's the history of this country. And now, I think right now it's so important to see that. And as an artist, I think I'm dealing with going through depression and feeling empty and not feeling able to write. And then when you are able to write, you're like, I'm only writing about, do I write only about what's happening right now? And do I write about the pandemic? Do I write about the race war, the racism, and also the crookedness and the fighting for our democracy the fight for our democracy that's happening right now? Because it's, we are fighting for that. We're fighting to vote, because they're shutting polls down in Georgia. They're shutting polls down in Kentucky, right in front of our faces, and so it's like, do I go into activism, or do I go into artistry, and do I mix those things? And I'm depressed and I don't know what to do because we're in a pandemic and life is crazy. But, I think out of pain really comes amazing, life-changing art. And, I look back to Marvin Gaye, What's Going On, that album in 1971. And he was singing about everything that's happening right now. He's, and I sat down to learn that song front to back as I was going out to a protest, and I broke down crying. And because at that moment, I felt exactly what Marvin was trying to say. Mother, there's far too many of you crying. Brother, there's far too many of you dying. We got to find a way to bring love in here today. And that's all we're trying to do, is bring love into the world and change the world. And for someone to say that, the people marching in the street don't love this country more than anything, for someone to say that is actually insane. They are not seeing. They're not looking through a lens. So many people distract themselves with sports. It's crazy, you know? I mean, like, and also concerts. Like, there's no concerts to go to. Like, it's all like there's nothing to pay attention to. Like, and honest, truly, like, no one can look away. No one can look away. No one. And everyone is, it's undeniable. And so it's really, it's sad that it takes moments like that in a horrendous pandemic to make everybody sit down and pay attention. But now we know what our weapon is. You know, it's the phone, it's the camera, it's actually getting evidence, and, you know, undeniable evidence, and showing the world. And I was just watching this. I got to stop watching these Karen videos of these women snapping out, you know, on Black and brown people, and like, and just being like truly racist, and like, you know, they need to get canceled. I'm sorry, they need to get canceled, and somebody needs to help Kanye before he gets canceled too, because he's real close.